Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to my Barber Life channel. I'm really grateful for you to tune in today. Today, I'm gonna be hitting this low taper on my guy. The back will be a little more similar to a mid taper, but I'm still gonna call this a low taper overall. I'm gonna start off by directing that hair and its natural flow, and it's really important. It's just like doing warm-ups before a workout. It's necessary. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is start that, clean out and bald up that low temple area. And since he has like really light facial hair, I'll go ahead and get that out the way in the beginning. All right, so now I'm gonna do the same thing in the back. Go ahead and bald that bottom area out. I'm gonna keep it really low so I can have that nice low taper effect. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean up most of those peach fuzz hairs and all the rest of that while I'm at it. All right, I'm gonna take my bronze and get that bald area really, really close. These shavers will do the job. All right, now I got my ergos all the way open and I'm making that first guideline. And I'm only going up about a ½ inch, and I'm leaving that front area by that point a little darker so I can have something to line up later. Cross cutting. Now I have the lever closed and I'm knocking the bottom of that guideline out. It's not gonna be all the way gone, but it's gonna be pretty close. Gotta use those corners sometime too. All right, so now I have my one guard on and I started knocking that next guideline out as you've seen, but now I'm going with the grain to lay the hairs down. All right, one guard back on, all the way open. I'm gonna go ahead and work that next guideline out some more. Start that graduation. All right, I got my 16th guard on now because that one just wasn't digging hard enough. So I'm working just that bottom area. You don't wanna go too high because you wanna keep that low effect. Now I got it closed. I got that lever closed up real tight. I'm just working those corners. All right, back to the one guard. Got it open. Now that that 16th has done its job, I'm gonna go ahead and blend those two together now. Again, you can see my strokes are pretty short. So that blend is starting to look nice. Now it's time for a little detail work. And I'm just slightly working those corners. I pop my guard all the way off, lever all the way open, and just cleaning up the bottom of that blend right here. So now that that blend is looking good, I'm using my cocoa trimmers to knock out the bottom of that zero guide. Now that you know the steps, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side and just run it. And the back is no different. We have our zero guideline in, and now the lever's all the way open, no guard, and we're making that first guideline. Close that lever up and clean that bottom out. All right, let's throw that 1.5 on there and debulk just a little bit, okay? I'll lay some of this down. Come back with that undercut. We're gonna swoop and come outward. Just kind of testing the length right here. And again, debulking some. All right, we're gonna come back with the number one guard, lever all the way closed. Start to work that next guideline out. Short strokes. down, make it meet the bottom of that fade. Now we're gonna focus on the bottom of that guideline again. Sometimes you have certain hair that takes a little more repetition, and it is what it is. So we're gonna work that out. I want a really nice graduation right there. We got the 1/16 on there now, and we're going more aggressive with the bottom of that guideline. You can see the fade finally starting to happen. This one, I'm going for a longer stretch in that fade, so it takes a little more work at the bottom than usual, but the results will be well worth it. Don't forget, you gotta use those corners sometime too. Gotta slow down for those details sometimes. All right, guard is off, lever all the way open, and I am working the bottom of that guideline. The higher I go, the more the lever's open. The lower I come down, the more my lever closes. It's how you create that graduation. You can follow all these steps, but remember, you have to use your eyes. You want to get that visual effect that you're dreaming of. So that line is still needing a little more work. So we're gonna slap that 16th on. We're gonna do some short scoops to get that blend happening. And there's no one level. I'll adjust that lever back and forth as needed, depending on the results I'm getting every time I stroke those hairs. All right, so now that you know the steps, we're gonna do the same thing on the right side and run it. Let's go. We're gonna start lining up around that ear, cleaning up around that neck. And we're gonna get that C-cup started. Right above the eyebrow, I'm gonna make that mark. And do the same thing at the bottom, make the mark where I want them to meet. And then from there, I can start using the corners of those liners to create that curve, that C shape that we always talk about. Gotta be gentle though. We do not want to make any incisions in these people's heads, man. These things they could be surgical. See some bulky areas, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay that hair down just a little more. Again, you are not just following steps, you have to use your eyes. Clippers won't do it all, just in going in these same strokes and following these steps. If you see something that's not falling in place, it's your job as a barber to go in, use that tool, and dig into that one area that's not giving you the results that you want. Sometimes people have cowlicks and unusual areas and different textures of hair, so keep that in mind. All right, we're gonna line up this next side and get them ready. All right, so I'm gonna visually mark my 2 points. The corner of the eyes is what I'm gonna use as a reference from right here. And I'm gonna lightly tap in that line. So you see he has some light areas right there. You have to be patient and just kind of recreate that line. So then I'll make my mark in the corner also to show me the highest point I wanna go to. once I start going from center to right and center to left. All right, I'm gonna turn them towards my mirror. Your mirror is your friend, man. That is gonna tell me how off I am. I usually put my finger on anything that I can see in that mirror. And then when I put myself back in front of it, it's a lot easier to identify where I need to work at. Gonna clean them off, keep them feeling like $1 million, man. Keep that hair off of your clients as much as possible. It's part of the experience. Now me, I like to frame the eyebrows in, clean all the forehead hair up. Those little details to me are another level of professionalism, and it just affects the overall look, even though you're not aware of it. All right, we're gonna go back and clean up all of those excess hairs that I may have missed, because peach fuzz on the side of the neck, uncut hair around the lineup, it will just kill a good haircut. All right, shout out to level 3. I'm gonna put some shaving gel on here. We're gonna do a razor cleanup to make sure we get every piece of hair off of the front of that lineup. If you're new to using razors or still getting used to it, you wanna stress that skin. It is very important to stress that skin and to look very closely at what you're doing, because you really want to make sure that you're not scraping unnecessary skin or making incisions. All right, I'm gonna moisturize the hair a little bit, and then I'm gonna put my favorite pomade on, Suavecito Premium Blends. It's very gunky, so you really wanna spread it out really good and rub it in really good. All right, I'm gonna grab my Hanzo shears and get all of those frizzy hairs off. May not seem like a big deal, but it makes a huge difference on the visual effect. All right, man, and now it's time to see what he thinks. You let me know if you want to change anything.
I love it. I also love what you did on the corners.
Oh, nice. Explain to me so I can remember for next time.
Kind of like how it, I don't know what it's called, the gradient kind of effect.
Oh, okay. So you like the blend work, the fade.
Yeah.
Good, man. This is good to know. So we could take notes for our future cuts, man. You know, it's the cut's supposed to get better every time. And thanks for letting me record.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Oh, man. Come on, man. That makes my day. That really does. Happy New Year to you, man. Good to see you again, all right? Another one down. Another one faded. Tapered. So yeah, hopefully this is something good for y'all, helpful. If there's anything else that you'd like for me to post, let me know. Let me know, because I'm just in here cutting for young hustlers like this. This is a future barber right here too. It's a future barber. Say what's up.
What's up, yo?
What's up to you too?
What's up to you too?
Kiss my mic, man.
My bad.
Damn, Jay. I'm just messing with you. All right, y'all, we out.